Hey queens, hey queens, hey queens. This month for October, we are going to go over October Energy Reset, where we're going to be balancing our energy. We're going to just tap into what's been going on and acknowledging our emotions, acknowledging our physical body, acknowledging our spirit, right? We just want to tap deeper into that, right? But in the meantime, it's story time because I need to tell you what's been happening with me, what's been involving with me, and what happened last night. It was freaky, okay? I created a schedule yesterday, but none of my plans happened the way it did. And it always seems like when you want to do the things that you want to do, challenges always come, right? So, in saying that I'm your chakra energy coach, I help queens with autoimmune disease balance their energy so they can live a more fulfilled life. Okay, queens? Listen, 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 listen. I know it's been a while. I haven't stopped journaling. I haven't stopped moving my body doing yoga. I have not stopped meditating, right? I haven't stopped drinking my coffee, okay? Now, in saying that, oh, but I have switched my coffee, okay? No, I don't get paid from them, but I'm just letting you queens know that I switched to a much better alternate than just the regular creamer, okay? Having autoimmune disease and you have to watch what you're putting inside your body, especially I have lupus, I have fibromyalgia, I have two devices in my heart. And then I just had surgery last year for brain surgery, right? So it's very important for me to make sure I'm paying attention when I'm putting inside my body, right? But queens, let me tell you what I've been going through if this gnat doesn't get away from me. So my son graduated. Yay. I have another one in college. My son graduated. Um, and that was a journey because he didn't know where he wanted to go. We went to a couple of colleges. We visited, right? And then we go upstate, New York, and the mountains. But the thing is, with the school that I wanted him, I love the school that he went to, he's going to. Um, it's a nice school, nothing too crazy, nothing too big, and he loves the program, right? And I enjoy that he's not so far, a plane ride far, right? You're a couple of hours far. So I've been documenting that journey for myself, right? But still holding space because the summertime was so busy. Summertime was so busy, and I felt okay, but towards August, September, that's when my body started to reverse. My body started to feel more joint pain. I started to feel a little bit more body heat, all sorts of things, right? Excuse me. Um, excuse me. Um, so I started to go back to the doctors again, get my checkups. Everything was fine. I'm in the going back and forth to the hospital because I'm having chest pains. I'm having rashes that pop up, all sorts of things, right? But everything is fine. All my blood work is fine. Everything seems fine. But meanwhile, let me tell you, queens, before I got my heart devices, everything was fine. Everything was top notch. You're okay. So this is why it's very important to listen to your body. Because if you don't listen to your body and know the signs of what you're feeling and what's normal and what's not normal for you, then no one else is going to listen and they won't know because it's not their body, right? Um, and then also, let me let you know something. A lot of things that you may see on Google, or you think the doctors are going to say what Google says, listen, tell them exactly what you're feeling. Tell them exactly what it is, because then they can help you identify certain things and put you through certain testings, right? Instead of being in certain unnecessary things. And don't just take the first answer. That's my tip to you, okay? If I don't teach you anything on my channel, don't just take the first answer, okay? I grew to learn that, and I'm very happy I was taught that, okay? I got that knowledge for that, right? Because common sense is not common for everybody, and it wasn't common for me. It was not common for me to sit there and get a second opinion. A lot of other people know to get a second opinion, but it wasn't common for me to know that, no, you can get a second opinion. It's okay. And if it's an insurance thing, then hey, you can call them and tell them. So a lot of people don't know these things, and I was one of those a lot of people, okay? But Queens, this August, because when did I think I showed up with you Queens in July, or was it before then in June? I don't know. But, July, we did graduation. August, we went to, July, we also went to Cancun for my husband's birthday. Loved, 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 loved. Needed it, needed it, needed it, needed it. And the weather was so amazing. I wasn't in any joint pain. Yeah, I woke up with feeling a little bit but I was not in the pain that I am normally when I was in the States, like now. Okay? So I don't know what it is, because when I went to Florida, my body was pain free. It has to be the weather. I just can't mess with Florida. The alligators up in there. I can't do that. But Queens, listen, I kept doing the things that I kept doing as I've been a little bit MIA, but still doing my own journey as well. I've been journaling. Okay, I've been acknowledging where I am on my journey, right? Acknowledging where do I need to grow, because if I don't acknowledge that, then how can I balance where I'm going? So if we don't acknowledge where we're going, then we're always going to feel stuck. So if your goal is to sit there and say, I want to lose 5 pounds, right? I want to get flexible. I want to get rid of my lower back pain. I want to decrease joint pain. I want to help my chronic pain without taking so much medicine, or talking to my doctor about what I can do to decrease the medicine that I'm taking, right? Because there's ways. My doctor suggested aqua physical therapy to me. And aqua physical therapy has been amazing for me from the beginning, from when I first got sick. So now the doctor's telling me to go back to aqua physical therapy. As aqua water is very good for your body. It's gonna make you tired, but it's very good for your body. And this is how I learned about yoga, going to aqua physical therapy at first. They told me about yoga. I know yoga may seem like, oh, it's yoga. Everybody knows about yoga. No, we knew about yoga, but nobody knew about yoga, and I didn't take yoga. let me rephrase that. I took yoga in college, and that was a required class. Didn't take serious at all. And I think that I switched that class actually because I thought it was too boring. Coming from the yoga teacher now, right? I thought it was too boring. But now I teach yoga. I teach, I am a chakra energy coach. I teach you how to balance your chakras. I got certified in meditation as well. The girl from college that thought that yoga was boring. But look at the benefits it does for my body when I am in tune, when I am present, when I am in my truthfulness of acknowledging where I am at. See, the thing is, how can I say this? I used to compare myself a lot. I used to compare myself to the person that wasn't me because did I want to be like them? I don't know. Or maybe I felt as if I should have been where they was in my stage of life. Right? So, in saying that, I have 5 children. I have 2 in college. And having children was not easy. And now I can say the fact that having big kids and adults is still not easy. So where do I find the space to sit there and say, I have to pour into me? Because as parents, we always pour into our children. And we will always have to pour into our children. Right? That's how I feel. I was there was on the news, or was it it was either on the news or I was listening to social media, right? And it said something about, no, it was the news. And I had to go back and repeat to my husband because the news said that children are not adults until they reach age 28. Can you tell that to the insurance companies? Can y'all tell that to these kids? But I understood it because we're always going to be pouring into our loved ones. I'm not going to just say children because you may have no children, but you may have your loved ones. You may have your siblings' children. You may have your friends' children. And you're always pouring into them. Like my husband has a whole team he coaches, and he's always pouring into them. He loves what he does. And when you love that person or you love what you do, you're going to always pour into that. Just like I found myself the other night, I had a coaching call, and me and this young lady was on the phone. We sat there, we had a nice conversation. I got off the phone and I got back to doing my work. I have a program, and actually I'm going to tell you now about it. I have a program that's coming October 7th through 11th, where we're going to be meditating for 5 days. It's the 5 a.m. club. Yeah. Because too many times I had excuses to say, oh, I'm tired. The kid's about to wake up. I just need a little bit more time. And then when I do get that time and everybody's waking up, Now, I don't have time for myself anymore because I gave my time to the covers. I gave my time to the pillow. I gave my time to the dreams. You see what I'm saying? I didn't nurture my time for my self care, to be aware of what I'm feeling, to be aware of my emotions, to be aware of my physical body and spirit. So I had to begin to change things, and it wasn't easy, it was very difficult because I knew what I wanted to do and I said what I wanted to do, but at first I didn't do it. So any time we say that we want to do something, and yeah, it may be challenging, we just need to identify the steps that we need to take first to get us where we need to go. So if that consists of you putting your alarm on instead of 5 minutes earlier, put it on 10 minutes earlier. Because that's what I had to do. I had to put my alarm on instead of the time that I normally wake up, I had to put it on 30 minutes earlier. Yeah, I know I told you 10 minutes, but if I would have said 30 minutes, you'd have been like, oh, I'm trying to get sleep now. No, that's me. Because once my alarm is up, it's like, okay, I said I'm going to wake up. I'm going to get up. I'm getting up. I'm getting up. And I'm up now because I'm not turning that alarm off. Right? So, Queens, that's just basically what my summer looked like, what I've been going through, my children, my self care, trying to balance that, making sure that I don't neglect my responsibilities, my children, because they don't understand about you being ill, right? So I am strong for my children. My end goal, basically, right, is to make sure that my children are successful, to make sure that my children are happy. Just because I'm sick, just because, I'm not going to say I'm sick. I'm not claiming all of that. Yes, I have an illness, but I'm not sick. Okay? I'm not sick today. I'm okay today, right? Um, Even though I'm going through my challenges, let's say that. Even though we go through our challenges, a lot of us, we don't like for others to feel sad for us, feel sorry for us, or to treat us like a certain way, right? So for my children, my end goal is to make sure that they are the happiest that they can be. This is more the successful they are. I feel as if I reached my this goal. Now more success, this goal. And then we also have to realize what does success look like for you, because we all identify success differently, right? And I had to explain that to my children that success is not just money. Like, yeah, we want you to be successful and have a good career and make money and have in the bank where you're comfortable to travel and do this and whatever all your wants, right? Plus your needs, of course. But when we actually clarify what success is for us, we can bring more value towards ourselves compared to others always seeing the value in ourselves before us. And that's why I journal each and every day and hold space where it's needed. This, you holding space for your emotions, you holding space for your physical realm, you holding space for your spiritual. You're only going to create a habit that's going to allow you to grow, right? That is balancing your energy. Because a lot of times when I first started working as a chakra energy coach and a yoga teacher, right? I was sitting there always trying to out-talk myself of doing this because I'm too sick or I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired. And guess what, Queens? I am tired right now because I didn't get in until we took my son to college because he was surprised me this weekend and we had to take him back to school. 5 hour drive. And we left at, what time was it? It's 6 something, was it? No, he said to wake him up at, was it 5? We were supposed to leave at 5, but then we left at 6. We were supposed to leave at 2, but then we left at 6. So let me rephrase that. We were supposed to leave at 2, then we were supposed to leave at 5, but we left at 6. So I have a headache right now, but it's not that headache that I feel from my illness. It's more of this is a tired headache, you know, because I've identified the things how it's supposed to feel. Let me rephrase that. I have to do a lot of rephrasing. Not supposed to feel. It's my everyday feeling and how much I can take from it before I say, okay, I need to rest or I need to get some sleep or no, I can't go out today or I won't be able to go to the game to see the kids. Yes, there's been times like the other day, my husband asked me to make baked ziti for the team. I made the baked ziti, but that was also my meal prep day. He didn't realize that, but I changed my days to that day. But I was also supposed to go to the game that night. So I said, no problem, I'll make the baked ziti. I made the house dinner and I already knew that I stayed up working my business the night before. Something had to give. So I sacrificed going to the game compared to sacrificing my health. And that's a mindset shift that I had to do because the younger version of me, the different mindset that I used to have, would cry if I didn't go, right? But I'm going sick. I'm going before I'm think I'm going to the hospital. How is that healthy? Standing up there, about to pass out, but with a smile on my face. How is that healthy? It's not. So yes, I still have sick days, but listening to my body is very important to me. And this is why it's very important to reset your body, reset your energy, balance your energy. Because when we balance our energy, we can do so many other things that's worth it, that gives us value to show up. You get it, queens? So I want you to write down your goals. Okay? Write down, it's not. Write down your goals. And I want you, on one side of the paper, I want you to write down your goals. And one side of the paper, I want you to write down your challenges that you're having. Okay? And I'm not doing this to be a thing of your goals outweighing your challenges, no. Because when you sit there and write down your goals, right? All the things that you want to do and all the things you want to accomplish, all the reasons why you're doing what you're doing. Now write down those challenges because you're going to see the negative mindset the habit you have instilled into you, what you made yourself believe. You're a mom like me, right? If you don't change the way you think now, today, because I have today's is about it's October, so November is my oldest daughter's birthday. Yeah, the 17th, and she'll be 20. Yeah, she's 19 right now. She'll be 20, and I have an 18-year-old. Yeah, so I have an 18-year-old, and he'll be 19 in December. So if you don't do it now, what does that mean for your children? What does that mean for your lineage? What does that mean for your loved ones? All those that you care about. Because you're the leader. You're the representation of why they do what they do and show up the way they show up. Because they follow. You give them knowledge. But are you pouring from an empty cup? Or are you still filled up here? And you just keep pouring into your cup. Pouring into your cup until it just overflows. Right? Because now you have so much to give. Now you can give so much. But when you just don't have anything in your cup, it's just going to do nothing. Nothing comes out. Nothing comes out. So, Queens, let me also tell you, right? Because it was supposed to be a class. I had plans to do this live yesterday, but that didn't go as planned because I was supposed to start cooking dinner early. That didn't go as planned. And like I said, we were supposed to leave at 2. That didn't go as planned. 5, that didn't go as planned. Then we left at 6. So 5-hour drive. And then have to drive back home. Then my husband had to go to work. Tired. Sleepy head pain. Now, when we was in the mountains, in the pitch black darkness, we got lost. The GPS lost us. Then we couldn't see anything. We turned down this road, which was not a great road. And then now you know that, I don't know if you know, but in the upstate, in the freaking mountains, you don't want to go over the road, over the cliff. You don't want to end up in a ditch. You don't want to end up falling down. You just don't. So scary. And because I don't know if it was my lupus, I don't know if it was my fibromyalgia, I just don't know. My eyes were so blurry. And this was before we left the house. Because I had a very long day, stressful day, because I was so busy cooking dinner. We made a big dinner for my son because he homesick. He wanted some food. And I wanted to make sure that happened, right? Knowing that, okay, Monday, I can rest, right? Because today, I was supposed to actually, I think I still am, before I quit some rest. I have to take a nice walk with one of my lovely clients through Zoom, and I think it's going to be lovely. So listen, the moral of the story is just because things don't go as you want it to go or how you ever have it planned out to go doesn't mean that that's the end all tell all. Doesn't mean for you to give up on yourself. Doesn't mean for you to not do the things that you wanted to do anyway. Do it anyway. Figure out when it's convenient for you. Figure out when you have the space and the energy to do it. We have to stop being so hard on ourselves. And that's another thing that I had to start doing when I first got sick. Like I said, it was a challenge to get here, to get to the mindset of saying, you know what? Because, my husband was irate last night when we got lost and we was in like a dirt road. And then it felt as if like, are we going to make it back home to our children? Yeah. Yeah. GPS. Mm-mm. And never again leaving. If we're not leaving by 11, 12 o'clock, one, the latest, we're not leaving to go upstate. Reasoning why? They don't have no lights. It's the freaking mountains. I don't want to go off the cliff. I just don't want to. I just don't want to. Okay. But anyway, Queens, I'm going to end this vlog on this note. We had to come back here to just reset our energy. I gave you some tips if you was really paying attention, listening to our conversation, on how to balance your energy for this month, right? Take baby steps because that's how I had to do it. I had to take baby steps. So go back, watch this live, take notes because I just gave you the things that I did and what I'm still doing with a little bit of tweaks for the level that I'm on. So if you want to join meditation with me and become part of the 5 a.m. club, I'm going to have the link below in the description box, right? And make sure you join us for our October 28th challenge. October 28th challenge. Okay, we are going to go from the 28th for 5 days of this class, right? We're going to go on Zoom. So I'm going to make sure that you can register there. And if you're not following me on any of my social medias, I will make sure that I have my links down below but we will be on Facebook Live. And if you have the registration, right, which I will give you the information there because we're going to be showing up there first. We're going to be showing up on Zoom first because I'm going to take Q&As. We're going to do meditation. We're going to do, we're doing meditation anyway. We're going to do yoga, That's what I meant. We're going to do yoga first. And then we're going to go into just calming ourselves into meditation. So for those who are morning queens like I am, right? You want to do some yoga with me? You're going to have to wake up at 4:30. Okay? You can do it. I'm telling you, when you start changing the things that you do and your habits that doesn't serve you, you're going to begin to see the value. Really. That's why I have more of a successful marriage now. I don't have to second guess anything. I don't have to think things because of how I feel with my illness and my husband and this and doubting him. I don't. Okay? So, Queens, make sure you join the registration that I'm going to be dropping down in the link for October 7th through 11th for our 5-day meditation. And I will be coming back to give you the details for the October 28th 5-day class. Okay, Queens? So make sure everything you do it the royal way.